Even if you have to magic it out of thin air.
I'll try, okay? I'll do my darndest. We can almost reach the Book of Narayan, but not quite.
Oh. Can't we just sit and bask in this serene music for a little while longer? Oh.
You like the music? Jack Wall just tickling your ears like nothing else?
Yeah, unfortunately now we have to go outside again.
This puzzle is simple and kind of cathartic, maybe.
After the whole tree thing that we were just in.
Yeah, this one is not like the polar opposite of the tree.
How straightforward is it?
It is incredibly straightforward. It's pretty obvious fairly early on what you have to do. And the entire age can be navigated in a circle.
Oh, there's another ladder, huh?
Okay.
Huh.
Alright, so... Wham. Oops. Okay, so... This is pretty simple. It's... The one on the left reverses the positions of the... Reverses the positions of the first and third... Like...
Right.
Yeah. And the second one reverses the positions of third and fourth.
Second and fourth.
I had words. There we go. Second and fourth. And there we go. We can reach it.
Oh, so we just had to move the ball to the other side of the ladder?
Yeah.
Well,
now we can go open the door.
That was hard.
I see a problem.
That's a pretty big hole you got there. Might want to call a carpenter or something to fix it up.
Well, what's a good way to just deal with it in the meantime?
We're gonna throw the ball in there.
Nailed it.
How well does that actually work for us?
Oh, perfectly. It's the solution.
Wasn't that like
Lack the knack. Stop being dumb.
that hole looked pretty deep to me.
It was, but the ball's pretty big.
Oh, it gets. Shouldn't it just keep rolling? Surely.
You'd think, but we need to put another step in the puzzle.
Gets caught on the something.
Oh yeah, it's not big enough to go all the way down. So we put on ballerina on point toes and do this.
Oh, so are we the well, yeah, we established in Riven that we were like Olympic or was that this game?
I'm pretty sure it was this game we established that we are in fact Olympian.
Yeah. I don't. It's
we
all
were
starting
trying
to blend
crawl,
together now.
It's because we tried to crawl through the tiny vent.
Yeah.
And we established that we are, despite us being a blank slate, we are really, really thin.
Right.
And by extension, athletic.
Yeah. Well, we're athletic because of all the other amazing feats of dexterity that we're pulling out from literally nowhere.
There's a couple more in this age. I like the one where we launch about 6 feet into the air.
Is it going to be better or worse than the incorporeal floating of Crystal Key?
Oh, much better. Crystal Key was just a joke.
Unfortunately, not meant as such. Oh, jeez.
Okay, well, that's a pretty obvious lock right there.
Is that going to be like the fireplace in the first game?
No, it's going to be a lot simpler than the fireplace in the first game. That's one of my favorite reactions from you, by the way. It was just you're talking, all of a sudden you say, "Wait, what?"
It was just so...
What is going on?
It was so arcane, you know? It's just like suddenly fireplace with door that you can
Squares.
put... Yeah, with squares that you can make pop out and go back in. With no explanation, no reason, no anything. Just there. Allowing the player to beat the game in 3 minutes.
The one place that Myst Online is subpar to the like single player version they released is that there's another location where you can do it has the same type of fireplace, and in the single player game you can go in and use it, and in the online version you can't.
Oh,
And it's sad.
what a shame.
And
See,
like in the
that's
first game, if you like remember the original pattern and you put it in the door, you get like a bonus.
Yeah, that's another thing that, like, if it were made by a different developer today, that's, like, that pattern that you use to unlock the fireplace thing would be, like, randomized for every game that you start.
I kind of prefer it where I can memorize it because I have memorized it.
Just so you can speedrun, get to the end of the game, and see the ending.
I can speedrun Myst in 3 minutes.
What an absurd thought.
Yep, all those videos I did on Myst, they were all for nothing because I can speedrun it.
Yeah. Just superfluous. Like, everyone's going to be like, oh, well, as soon as this comes out, they're going to be like, why didn't you just show the 3-minute video? Jeez. And we're going to be like, well, we have to get content somehow.
Unless, people don't like us, obviously.
Well, no, we can still put out content. Doesn't matter what they think.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We've already
Alright,
alienated
so
plenty of people, right?
Narayan is, sorry. Savidro is now, like, trying to remember why Sirius and Akinar ruined everything.
He capitalizes all of his A's.
He does.
That's weird. I've never liked random capitalization. Though that...
I feel very sorry for you, I guess.
Well, that might be partly caused by the fact that it happens all the time on the internet.
Yeah, Vault 101's refreshing in how she capitalizes nothing. Name dropping.
Nobody's gonna know who that is.
Come on, we don't have an audience.
Exactly. Nobody's gonna know because nobody's gonna watch it.
All 3 escapist people who watch it will know who Vault 101 is.
Aww.
And then, oh, whoops, it exploded. When we become megastars, and then like people come back and watch this old one, they're like, "Who's Vault 101?" And then we feel dumb.
They're gonna be like, "Who are we?"
When we become uber famous, which is totally gonna happen, right?
Yeah, that's how YouTube works, right? You just...
Alright, so there's two ways to do this. You can either memorize all those symbols in the order that they're activated, or you can just like walk with logic. I'll explain in a second.
Okay.
First, we have a Heraclean jump to make.
Yeah, because this all looks like, wow.
No, that was a ladder. Don't worry.
That...
All right, so here's
Oh.
here's the death of Narayan.
That looks creepy. What's a giant tomato face there?
Yeah, that's the death of Narayan right there. Sirius is still red, but for a change, Akinar is now green. So here's the Heraclean jump. We're gonna go down this petrified skeleton, right? And we're like leaping from bone to bone. We're gonna climb up this bit, and we're just gonna take a look up and.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we are in fact an Olympian athlete, like, totally. That's canon too now.
Yeah. So what you can do is you can memorize all those symbols that were up there and like what order they got triggered in.
Vibration.
Or you can just put them in order as you walk through it.
Oh, jeez, what?
So we put it in like the 10 o'clock position, right? It was the first one after the blank.
Sure.
So we're just going to follow this path exactly as a ball, for example, would follow it.
Okay.
And we're just going to put them in order as we reach them. Ow.
More vibrations.
And then the next one we reach is going to be 2 o'clock, and then 4 o'clock, etc. Ah.
Is that really the solution?
Yeah.
That almost seems too simple.
When you see how the ball moves through the course, like, makes perfect sense.
Well, sure, but it's just... Okay. I don't understand the conceit of this, this ball path, I guess.
I do enjoy how at the end of this age, like, all the puzzles you solve come back to, like, save you.
Like,
you'll see that at the end of this age. But yeah, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna set them all in order as we walk through it.
This is an absurd Rube Goldberg machine again. I don't. Why?
This one is supposed to be an absurd Rube Goldberg machine, though.
But why? I don't get it.
You will, actually. Like, this one actually kind of has an answer as to why it's made this way.
Okay. How do we start the ball rolling?
The way we did it at first. Going back up to that lever place.
Oh. Let's just skip along these bones again.
There's obviously no other way of which to navigate.
No. It's not like we could just
because
use
throughout the whole game. Well, throughout the main, like the numbered games, we still can't swim.
Oh, really?
Myst Online has a swimming section in it, which is fun.
Are we like the protagonists of are we like Altair from the first Assassin's Creed where we just dissolve when we hit water?
That made me so angry. But yeah, we are a little bit like that, yes.
Oh, so was the ball actually moving through that when we like ticked that the first time?
Yeah, it went through the first one, but then it hit the force field and exploded.
So I was busy paying attention to the like actual like thing in front of us right now, so I didn't realize the ball was there.
Alright, so this might look familiar.
What? What was that?
Hexagons. It was the bridge raising. That just gives you a clue which order to use these hexagon solutions.
Okay.
That makes sense. This is one of the ages that makes perfect sense in post and makes like almost sense in doing. It's still by far the most fun one though because it's like actual segmented puzzles rather than just getting lost in a tree.
Sure.
I'm swooping to the right for some reason.
So there are hexes on the floor.
Hexes will turn into a little bit of a... Well, the hexes are just a motif.
Oh. I see.
Okay, so... Remember how crystal was equal to 4 wood and lead was equal to 4 crystal?
Oh, jeez.
Well, that ball, as you can see, consists of 7 wood and 1 crystal. How many units is that?
Are we supposed to convert it to lead or what?
Well, no, you just know it's 11 units. 7 plus 4 units. Wood
Oh,
units.
jeez.
Okay, so it's 11 units, and if I had really comprehended this next puzzle wouldn't have killed me so hard.
That... Yeah. Why do we need that?
Because we're going to solve the next puzzle, which will require us to know it.
I don't understand. I'm so lost with these games.
Well, come on, you haven't seen anything yet, so you don't have to think too hard about it until it becomes relevant.
That's why I'm so
and here's
lost.
Here's where it becomes relevant.
I would be so lost if I were trying to play this. Okay, so we sense another ball spiraling down this way.
Oops.
Okay. So we have to...
So that thing is worth... Do you see the puzzle here? Well, not the whole thing. You haven't seen what's wait on the other end.
Right, so we have to move the wheel over to the left side, yeah?
Well, potentially. It's a math puzzle, because math puzzles are the best puzzles. We know that there's going to be something that weighs 11 units jumping onto the right side, so we have to counterbalance it.
Yeah.
With another 11 units, right? This is where Savidro kind of screws us over a bit. Because here's the counterweight. The counterweight right here is already got forced to have 4 units in it, and then we can add extra units on top. So it's 4 currently. Ideally, we could just put 2 more wood and 3 more wood and a crystal on it, and then put the wheel in the middle. But
there aren't enough pieces.
He shattered one of the wood ones.
Right.
So the puzzle here is not actually that hard. If you remember, well, if you figure out at least that if you move the wheel all the way to the left, it doubles the effect of the weight, like the counterweight. And if you put it all the way to the right, it doubles the effect of the little wooden ball that gets knocked into it.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So currently it's affecting 22 units.
What?
I didn't have... Yeah.
Wow.
I spent about 20 minutes trying to figure this out.
I think you might have made that a little too fast.
Well, we could sit here for 3 minutes of speed motion, or 20 seconds of it.
Well, you know, that's where you could mix in the music from the game and be like, oh. So what's the solution we eventually come to?
The 6 wooden units plus 16, because 1 lead is equal to 16 wood. So that's 22.
And the wheel on the right side?
I got it backwards. Wheel on the left side. So, yeah, this doubles the effect of the 11 unit ball, which perfectly counterweights the 22 units counterweight.
Aha. Success! Oh.
I screamed because it was like 15-20 minutes of me trying to get that.
And there's another bridge.
Second bridge goes. And here's another hexagon answer.
So do we have to write down these hexes?
I just memorized them. And by memorize them, I mean I played the game like 10 times, so I just have them memorized.
Yeah. Well, or you could just save it and have the screenshot right there.
That also works.
Oh boy. These These puzzles are absurd. So I assume there's a third one that we have to figure out to get the entire bridge up, right?
Yeah.
Is that where we're headed at the moment?
I believe so.
Where is that bridge,
if I don't
anyway?
get lost first. The bridge is back where we started, actually.
Did we see it when we started in here?
Kind of, but it was hard to tell what it was.
Okay.
I'm coming back up here because I thought I forgot the page. I'd like to remind you that 20 minutes passed in real life during that 20-second smash everything cut.
But we didn't walk around, so we weren't too concerned.
I saw like the page has been taken already. Anyway, so we're gonna do our Olympian vault up the skeleton thing again.
Yay! That's how he keeps in shape. Although,
Well,
given
the game doesn't have you doing too much else in terms of action, so that's
well, given the fact that we haven't seen him eat anything, it raises the question of how many carbs did he have stored up that he could just burn. That he could just burn through all these calories and everything without a care in the world.
Just all of them.
Yeah, he must have had a very, very, very big dinner before he jumped in that book that led him to Myst.
Well, canonically, he was stuck on Myst for like 4 days before Riven started.
With no food, again.
He probably could have eaten some stuff out of, like, Channelwood, maybe?
I don't know. Maybe
done some fishing in Stone Ship.
Maybe metabolisms work differently in the worlds of Myst.
Well, Atris is part of a race that lives for like 1,000 years, so
yeah. Maybe they
no,
only
it's Dunny years, so I forget what that translates to in our years.
Well, maybe they only have to eat once every like week or 2 or 3 or 4.
That would explain why Atris was writing in the Book of Riven non-stop for like
exactly
3 weeks, I think.
Declaring it right now. That's canon too.
Well, no, that is. Well, him not eating and like not sleeping for 3 weeks is like canon.
No, exactly. They only have to eat like once every month. That's canon now.
Well, that explains part of why they live so long, because they don't have very fast metabolisms.
Exactly. We're figuring it out. Figuring it all out.
This is just a straight logic puzzle. It's pretty good. This is the only puzzle that I like figured out properly in about like within 20 minutes of starting it the first time. Aww.
What are we aiming to do?
We're aiming to get the ball through this contraption and out the other side. Did you see what happened there?
No.
When one of those little red rods like hit the bottom, it fell through and launched the ball to the other side.
So we have to set up the pegs so that we can launch the ball through the hoops. The
yes,
loops.
Exactly.
How do you know how far the thing turns? It's just
one hoop per one circle.
no. I mean, how do you know where they will stop? Like, do they just stop when they reach a red peg?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think this is the right solution.
How many times have you played?
I don't think this will work.
How many times have you played this game?
10. I don't memorize this one because I just figure it out every time because it's kind of fun.
Okay, so we have it spin. Wait, why did it? Oh, so it stops when the pegs reach the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not quite manage it.
Whoa. Oh, what a shame.
I get it this time, don't worry.
Huh.
I realize that maybe putting it in the first peg is not the best idea.
You don't say.
I'm thinking, like, wouldn't life just be easier if I could just, like,
Put it in.
go further?
Put it in that peg.
Yeah.
Success is guaranteed.
Yeah, and it's going to launch it across to where there won't be a hole. And then I just have to move it one more space and it'll, No, lack the knack, no. There we go. And just move it one more space and it'll, get through to that final, track.
I have the most, like, confused look on my face right now.
I'm pretty sure everyone's followed this except you.
Why? I think I would follow it better if I were the one playing it again. like many of these puzzles, it would make more sense to me if I was experiencing it firsthand.
I guess that's fair.
But yay, we get the final part of the bridge.
And the final hexagon.
Now,